everyone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime. Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. On the return, it's Robinson. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain there of 15. 1st down. Giants good for a New York.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. They'll send Worthy in motion. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield. In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And he's going to have the Chiefs first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
It was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
So, first and 10 now from the 30. They'll send Worthy in motion. First and 10 for Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now this is going to be a design run. We'll let him keep it.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. And in motion is Brown. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Well, motion the slot man right. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Fabio Carrigan.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's Dart on first and 10. This one headed away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
For a New York Giants. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. He'll get this out wide.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
The 7-yard line.
Dart gonna throw it again. And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
And this will pay off. It is caught. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. That his first touchdown of the new year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a straight on display, rambling through tackles for a gain of 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd down.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 1. Gray is the motion man here. Once again, it's Pacheco.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
At the 14-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Is caught. It's Robinson. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender's right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. 1st down, Giants.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterby. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Dart. He pulls it in around the 5, and he's into the end zone. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers because they have guys running that free the rest of this game. They're going to light up the scoreboard.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is, and he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Robinson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
New York Giants.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Now a timeout from the Giants. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 10. And the first down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They go play action with Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. Third down coming up. They'll send Worthy in motion. Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
A play fake, now Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
To kick off for New York.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He's brought down at the 31. 8 yards.
From 31. Here is second down and 2. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On comes the Chiefs punter. He's on for the 2nd time to try to get something in. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. He tried to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line. And they turn it over on downs. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's done. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
3rd and long. Here's Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Giants.
Throwing. Dart. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Now Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and
he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. He gets into drop him, and it's going to set up 4th and goal. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. RPO, this throw to Rice. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Man in motion is Brown. Send a man in motion right. On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Deontay Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. In the middle, he's got Kelsey. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the first down, Chiefs.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. That's a nice job keeping it balanced in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On second down, Pacheco.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Motion man is Rice. Now this looks like a design run. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one, and the Chiefs have a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A give here to Pacheco. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. It is 3rd and long.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Motion man is Rice. On third down, Mahomes. And it's complete left side to Worthy. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Motion man is Rice. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he will score. Game on. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Harrison Butker on for the point.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's Dart on first and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second down.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And that's a first down. And it will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 4. To the air once more is Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain.
For a Giants first down. First and 10.
Dart gonna throw it again. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are gonna have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
Man in motion is Brown. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Good play call. Terrible execution. That one is intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10.
They'll come up for first and 10. Dart. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a big one. This third down. They'll drop to throw. This one is caught by Robinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all end this game.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Penalty yardage moves them closer for this third down attempt in his 3rd and 4. Here's a run with Hunt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. But pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy Fingers.